You're listening to The Cameron Mills Show on the home of the Cats. News Radio 630 WLAP and WLAP.com.
Oh, you're waiting.
Yeah, I was waiting.
I'm not getting in LL's way. Now, Will. By the way, why can't we have rap songs like this anymore?
I don't know.
I mean, listen.
You got to find them.
No, listen to me, Brandon. I'm bad. Mama said knock you out. I think the F word was in both of those songs once, and that was it. And I can't think of a more hype song than those two songs from the 90s.
True.
I would literally, not that I worked out a lot, but I would literally put it on repeat. That's the only song I wanted to listen to when I ran, when I did Stairmaster or whatever, was either Mama Said Knock You Out or I'm Bad. That's all I wanted to. Unbelievable.
My dad used to sing that around the house.
What?
Mama said knock you out.
What?
He used to sing that around the house.
Oh, sing it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
What did I say?
I thought you said it. I didn't know what we were getting into there. By the way, you had an I don't think what you're saying, Hunter, is an unpopular opinion. I think your answer to this question you think is unpopular, but
I think it, but every time I say it, you and Dalton yell at me for 5 minutes.
Well, because we like to yell at you. That has nothing to do with us, what we actually feel about your opinions. So you think that your favorite, because that's what we got into.
I don't think that my favorite. I know my favorite.
Again, if I could finish my question. What your unpopular opinion was going to be, or what you were going to pose to all of us, is who is your favorite Kentucky player of all time, or even the Cal era, and you picked that because you believe your favorite is a controversial pick in who?
I don't think it's controversial.
Well, that was the whole point of this.
When you look at all the stars that Cal has brought in,
okay,
my choice being Brandon Knight is typically not picked by most people.
Brandon Knight, who pretty much got us to a Final Four and a final.
Did get us to
Well,
a
I'll
Final
agree.
Four.
He's not your first name on the Cal list.
Who is
his first name? Is John Wall, Anthony Davis, Carl. Yeah, exactly. He's way down.
Wait. Let's just go point guards.
He's still way down.
That's limiting it quite a bit, isn't it?
Listen, just because I pause doesn't mean I'm through with my question. Let's go point guards, okay? Let's assume John Wall is number one, though that's probably a fair assumption, okay?
I think it's very fair.
Who's number two?
I would say
Cal Era.
Brandon Knight.
I would put Archie Goodwin up there.
I would say Tyler Eulis, and then I would say Andrew Harrison.
No.
Yeah.
People still don't like Andrew Harrison.
Oh, I love Andrew.
But are we? Is it like or is it best? Because I'm thinking best. Like if Wall's the best, and I think everyone pretty well agrees with that, then who's second best of all Cal's point guards?
I would say De'Aaron.
That's actually not a bad bet.
I would wait for his rookie season to
but
close.
I know exactly what you're saying, but the problem is that doesn't have what he does in the NBA has nothing to do with what he did for the year here, and that's what we're talking about. But I get what you're saying. Tyler's got to be in there. Brandon's got to be in there. That's my whole point. Is I get that he's not.
But you narrowed it down to one category, so now you're cheating. So now, yes,
I'm not cheating. He was a point guard, in fact.
I'm aware of that, but you said favorite of all time.
We're talking all Cal players, and you narrow it to point guards, which is probably
then of course he's up
category.
There. No, what you said is Brandon Knight's up there.
Wait
a minute,
he's
point guard.
Guys. Every year he gets a new point guard, sometimes two.
Yeah.
It's not like I limited you to 3 people. I limited you to 10.
Yeah. You have at least 10.
Gracious. Thank you.
But what your point exactly...
Brandon, you're welcome to come back anytime.
Your point exactly was Brandon Knight's up there on the list. And then I said, no, it's not. And you said, oh, well, let's just do point guards. Well, he has to be on the list. There's only 10.
But no, what I'm saying is it just occurred to me that everyone assumes that John Wall is the best point guard Cal has had. And I'm sure long before now people have ranked him. But that is a fascinating question to me, is how they fall from there. Because we talk about the big men, and that's what Cal's known for, but these point guards have been freaking amazing. So where do we go? Who's number 2? Who's number 3? And if
are you asking me, or are you?
I'm actually asking you.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking everybody.
I can give you my top 5 if you'd like that.
Please, I would love to hear that.
Okay.
Right now.
Well, Brandon Knight's not going to be number 1 because he's my favorite, but he's not the best point guard. John Wall would be number 1.
Okay.
2, I'd put De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
3, I'd put Tyler Eulis.
Okay.
Then Brandon Knight, and then Andrew. Marcus Teague is very close behind.
It's a good list.
Andrew.
See, and maybe I'm probably being unfair to Marcus because Marcus got us a national championship for crying out loud.
Marcus Teague is very underrated as a point guard.
Well, because he didn't do anything
in the NBA at all.
And I think
at Kentucky,
that's kind of what Brandon's alluding to, is that we got to wait and see what De'Aaron's
he hit
do.
those 2 massive threes in the championship game that kept Kansas at bay. They made a run, and Marcus hit a 3 that kept him up by like 3 points, and then did it right back.
I love it when you start talking like an announcer. Kept Kansas at bay.
You have to think about their supporting cast too.
Well, yeah, but
who did more with less?
Brandon all the way.
I say Archie. He went to the NIT.
Okay.
I mean, that's just that.
No one's done that at Kentucky since Cal's been here.
What?
been to the NIT, so Archie did accomplish that.
Well,
sarcasm. At its
we have been to the NIT. We went a couple years before Cal got here, and actually played Memorial Coliseum. By the way, that is you know what? That's actually a popular opinion.
Lost.
Huh? I know. I forgot about that. I wish we'd play one game a year in Memorial.
I hate Memorial.
And I don't think I don't think that's even. I can't even qualify that as an unpopular opinion because I think fans would love it. Anyway, all right. More of this coming up next. Cameron Mills Radio, brought to you by LH Secret.
No matter time, no place. They don't understand that us kids are going to make some mistakes.